absolutely beautiful Cancerian friends, and welcome to your horoscope for September of 2022. Where Cancer, this month you get the fourth house vibe going on. You're naturally a fourth house kind of energy, so the domestic zone, home, family, real estate, property. This is the season where it comes really back to your mind quite strongly, and the partnerships that you have in your home zone that support you, that you are being able to support. So we're going to see a highlight of that energy as we move into Libra season, but we're also going to see Mercury step into retrograde in your fourth house, and then it's going to back itself up back into this third house. So there's a conversation that you maybe had, or something you were trying to make a decision about all the way back in May of this year, and it might be back on your table for some review. And what I can tell you is that the symbolism behind it this month, I think, is don't give up just yet. It doesn't look like what you think it will, but don't give up on it just yet. Put out what you want, what you're calling into your life, and then let the universe deliver it in its greatest good, and you might be very, very surprised. Now, also, as we start out this month, Cancer, we're going to see Mars move into its pre-retrograde shadow time and get ready for its retrograde, and we're going to deal with this Mars energy all the way really from now until March of 2023, retrograding in the energy of Gemini. So we will really dig into that next month, but we're going to move into pre-retrograde shadow time as we move into this month. So let's jump in here, Cancer, and see what's going on in the cosmos. Right at the beginning of the month on the 3rd, we see Mars stepping into that pre-retrograde shadow time at 8 degrees of Gemini. So what this means is that Mars is going to start to slow down. It's not moving as quickly through this Gemini zodiac sign as it normally would if it was moving forward and just getting through. We get it about 6 weeks and then it moves on. So it's moving slower. So locate 8 degrees of Gemini on your personal chart. What does this light up for you? Because between 8 degrees of Gemini and 25 degrees of Gemini is where we're going to do this retrograde work. So I want you paying good attention to that and starting to hone in on it right here on the 3rd of September. When we get to the 5th, we're going to see Venus move into the energy of Virgo. So this is going to light up your 3rd house space. Now, one of the things that brings to my mind immediately is the fact that Venus is an attracting in energy. Okay, so whether it is finances and you sign a contract, you make a deal, you decide to buy those airplane tickets to go to the place, whatever it is, there's a financial element that is drawing into your life, or that some financial investment may be required from you at this time. The 3rd house being siblings, okay, so things going on with your siblings, but the 3rd house is also communications, learning, contracts, buying and selling of things, short distance travel. And when I say short distance travel, think of things that keep you inside of the country that you are in. It can be as small as you do a short distance day trip to a family member's house, to you go from Colorado to North Carolina, okay, right? So I put all of that in that particular space, but when you're going to jump an ocean, that's where we're going to look at this 9th house energy. So as you're looking at Venus working in Virgo in this area, it's also going to help you to prioritize conversations, details, contracts that you need to be signing, decisions that you need to make. It really helps you get your mental health and wellness together, because it prioritizes what you need in order to love, to feel loved, to put out love, to bring finances into your life, right? So this is really a nice, easier restructuring time. And remember, the sun is also still shining here in Virgo, so getting organized is something you're definitely doing, especially in your mental and your communication life, okay? On the 9th, we see Mercury take that retrograde in the energy of Libra. So this is in your 4th house space at 8 degrees of Libra, okay? So right there at 8 degrees of Libra, what's going on for you? What has been happening for you that now the retrograde, you're going to review, reconnect, reunion, re-edit, revise, re-emphasize your Libra relationships in your 4th house place? So home, family, real estate, property. What are you coming back to? Are you coming back to a family relationship and you're getting to review that, look at it, bring more harmony, bring more collaboration to it? Are you going back home? Are you beautifying your home, making different decisions about your home? Are you reaffirming a confirmation or a contract that you had in your home, an agreement, right? So what's going on in the home zone? Mercury retrograde is going to help you go back to it, get a different perspective on it, and then you'll be able to make some decisions as Mercury gets out of retrograde. On the 10th, we're going to have a full moon in the energy of Pisces at 17 degrees. Now, this lights up for you, Cancer, in the general. It's going to light up your 9th house space. Publishing, marketing, broadcasting, international travel, foreign languages, foreign things, training, certification, teaching, things that have to do with faith or beliefs, what you believe, the philosophies that are guiding your life. Are they working? Other things I really think about in the 9th house is amends. Do you owe someone an amends, which is not an apology, it is a change of your behavior. So whatever it is, this full moon is going to ask us to end, acknowledge, or adjust what is happening in this area of your life. Now, the nice part about it is that it comes from a spiritual place, right? The place where you've seen and you have experienced so much that now it like assimilates and it culminates in this understanding of what you need to be spiritually fit, spiritually happy, express what really lights your soul up, right? It also is a wonderful energy in Pisces to give up secrets. If you've got a secret that you've been holding on to and it feels too tough to just hold on to it, or it feels like your insides are caving around it, this is a great energy for that, okay? If you did want to teach, you wanted to travel, you wanted to do any of those things, the full moon will also help you course correct so that you can get these things happening, you can be in alignment with them. Now, this moon is going to have a nice connection with Uranus, so truly, I think any of these expanding out kind of truths or these expanding out kind of actions that you want to take on, maybe even surprisingly hearing from a Taurus or somebody with strong Taurus energy because Uranus is in Taurus, it's sextile to this moon, that can be something that you find out or you hear from, and it really helps you navigate at this particular full moon. On the 22nd, now we see the sun moving into the energy of Libra. So, okay, here we go. We're going to really start to crank out what's going on at home. Now, Cancer, the first home is here, right? What's going on with you here, Cancer, as the sun is lighting up this energy of Libra, which is about collaboration. It's about, by myself, I can only go so far. I have to have partnership in order to move further. So for you, with you, how are you doing? How are you talking to yourself? Are you treating your body like a partner instead of a slave? You know, what is going on in your first home partnership that you need to be looking at and bringing to the table? The sun bringing that light, heat, life, and motivation. You are motivated to find balance, to have a harmony here. In your physical home space, is it time for some spring cleaning, even though it's going to be fall? Is it time for autumn cleaning? Is there a changing of the guard of energy happening in your home zone? You know, is there a settling or a partnership that you're actually moving into your home zone? Are you getting married? Are you coupling up? Are you separating? What's happening that's changing the partnership in your home? Now, because it is 4th house energy as well, Cancer, I do want to tell you, this could very much so point to your parents or your family members, and you're taking on some kind of harmony or responsibility with them, something where you have to make peace, or there's like a diplomacy that's happening in your housing area or your domestic area, okay? On the 23rd, we're going to see that Mercury, who's retrograded in the energy of Libra, slide back into the energy of Virgo. So now this is where you're back to a conversation. And really, truly, I ask you, go back to August 20th. I don't know why I said May. I was really connected to May. So Cancer, let me just ask you what was going on for you in May, because that's still binging out for me. Anyways, go back to August 20th. What was happening? Was there a conversation? Were you making a decision? Did you hear from a sibling? Did you sign a new contract? You're reviewing that right now as Mercury retrogrades back into Virgo, and it will go all the way back to 24 degrees of Virgo. So remember, 8 degrees of Libra to 24 degrees of Virgo, okay? Now we're going to see Mercury leave its retrograde August 2nd and leave the full retrograde cycle on October 16th, okay? Now as we get to the 25th, we're going to have a new moon at 2 degrees of Libra. So again, bringing more emphasis into this 4th house space. What is the home that you want? Right? What is the home, the family, the real estate, the property, the domestic life, the partnership? What's the love of your life that you want in your life? This new moon is the sun and the moon together. So when the luminaries are dancing together, absolutely anything is possible. And it may not be that you get your answer or you get your request or you get that balancing within 4 weeks, but calling it into your space. You can call in the partnership, the balance, the beauty, the collaboration, the cooperation, the business working even that you want to have in your 4th house space. Now remember, Mercury is still retrograde, vibrating that Virgo Libra energy. Is there something from the past that you really want to have in your life? Just the timing of it is maybe not coming out as quickly as you'd like. Anyways, use that new moon to plant your seeds of intention for what you would like to have fresh energy and perspective on here. Now, to help this, we are also going to see Venus at the end of the month on the 29th, moving into the energy of Libra, home court advantage. Venus is nicely comfortable here, attracting in, attracting in, attracting in. So what you want in this 4th house also wants you. What you want, who you want to come home to, the space that you want to come home to. Maybe you want to beautify your space, realize that being at home in your house with people you love, eating your own snacks is peace. Okay, so that could be something that is absolutely on your table. But beyond that, I think that the true comfort of Venus being in the energy of Libra takes you a little bit deeper as well, where you say, when I look into my life and I look at the partnerships that have lit me up, pulled me forward, helped me to advance and create the best possible foundations in my life, what are those relationships, who are those relationships, and where can I bring some beauty, some peace, some harmony, and some attraction into those relationships in my life. Now I'll just say this to close out. Venus is Venus, right? So Venus can also bring romance into your home. Genuine romance or peace into your home, but it could also just as much be that you're going to spend a little bit of money at the house, right? You got to buy the new throw pillows. You got to get rid of that couch. It's not working out anymore. You're having to invest in kind of some home inventory, but you're spending money to replace the holes that have been produced there. All right, my beautiful Cancerians, wherever you are on this planet, in the world, I hope that you are brilliant. I am sending you a lot of love, and everything that you want wants you as well. I hope you remember that this month. All right, friends, I'll see you next month. Bye.